Alright guys, what's up? And in this video I'm going to go over my idea of how to best farm primals. Now, about on the last half of Season 10 is when I kind of started adopting this mindset. At the beginning of Season 10, when primals first came out, I was just doing a lot of GRs, just hoping that, they would just drop. But for the most part, with the 1% drop chance, or the 1% chance that to be primal, you kind of need to go another step in order to ensure you get the primals you need. This information is probably good for people who want to fill out an actual established build with all primals, whether it be in non-season or in the next season coming up. But for me, this is what is helping me get the very specific primals that I've been needing to get. And you're not gonna like this strategy if you don't like bounties, but you're just gonna have to get used to it because that's the best way to do it. So, just like a too long didn't read kind of a situation, the best way to get primals is to take items that you've already got and roll them in the cube. You're going to upgrade them, or you're just going to reforge legendary, because the way it is like, if I want to get a holy point shot primal, instead of just waiting for a quiver to drop and hope that it's a primal holy point, I know this is going to be a holy point when I reforge it. So it's either going to be a normal item, or it's going to be a ancient item, or it's going to be a primal item. Yes, it's kind of expensive as far as bounty mats are concerned, but you do an entire entire game, all 25 bounties of a tier 13 game, then, or a torment 13 game, then you're going to get roughly 16 of every single mat. So you can get about 3 rerolls. For me, I've actually able to get like to 300 or so mats in like a few hours of farming bounties. And it's really not that big of a deal. If you can just kind of get into the farming mentality and just kind of get to 300 or 400 bounty mats a piece, then you can really kind of knock it out pretty fast. And that's how I ended up getting a lot of the primals. I mean, I don't have a lot of primals for the Impale build, but like I said, this is one thing I started doing very, very late Season 10. And as far as going into a new season and having a strategy for knowing, like, if you want to actually just like focus on getting primals of an entire build, what I would do is when you start your season, know what build you're going to build and just get every piece of gear for it. So for instance, I have all of this full Impale build. So what I'll do is at the beginning of the season, I'll also just keep duplicates of every one of these items. And this is actually a good strategy for looking for upgrades as well. So if I find a second shadow gloves, I'll keep it in my stash, and I'll just kind of keep all, even if they're not upgrades, I'll keep them all in my stash. Then whenever I do bounties, I'll just take the items, let's say like the shadow gloves, and over here, and I'll start re-rolling them, look for that primal. And chances are I'm going to find an upgrade for what I've already got, so, it's kind of a twofold strategy, right? You're looking for primals, but you're also looking for, moderate upgrades for what you're wearing as well. And I think that over the course, if you do that from beginning of season all the way to the completion of season, I think you'll, get a really fine-tuned build and be able to really hone in on your greater rift pushes and all that stuff as well. So that's just kind of the quick and easy, how to farm primals faster. I mean, it's too difficult to try to like just see a bunch of drops and hope this stuff's primal, because when that happens, you get all of this junk primal stuff happening. And this isn't even all the primals. This is all stuff that's just not on characters. But you want to be more focused with your technique as well, because it's a hell of a lot easier to actually go and do a bunch of bounties for like 6 hours and then re-roll items are going to be the item that you're looking for, and it's either going to be an upgrade or it's going to be just total garbage, which is fine, just you're taking a chance, or it could be the primal you're looking for. So that is my opinion. So if you like this video, if you thought it was helpful, hit like, and if you haven't already, hit subscribe. I try to put out how-to videos, info, and build guides, and all kinds of Diablo content. There'll also be some other Blizzard game content coming soon, like Diablo 2 and Diablo 1, so look out for that. But yeah, I appreciate you guys stopping by and seeing my opinion on primal farming, so take it easy.